Good day, good day, good day, good day. Look, it is so exciting to be in this day. I'm excited to be in this day. Good morning. Hi there. How you doing? You doing great? It's weedy. It's growing though. Look at there. Look at there. Those are vegetables? Okay. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's coming up. It's coming up. No, I just have to tell you all, okay? I wasn't on here for a couple of days because I've been coming out here, but I was busy trying to get this stuff, and I was like, oh my God. Plus, it's just a whole lot happening, but I'm going to show you how we are growing. Is anybody here and anybody excited? I've got to show you. So let me first say, I love Jesus. Good God Almighty, Miss Molly. And I love him. Yes, I am wealthy and I love him. I am rich and I love him. I am prosperous and I love him. I have great health every single day of my life for the rest of my life in Jesus' name. I declare it to be so, and because I say it, I'm going to live it, darling. And it's nothing that you're going to do that's going to keep me from it. So let me just tell you something. Yes, I've gotten dizzy from all of that. But I got to show you something. I have to show you what we have done. You, me, them, they, us, all of it. I want you to see something. Look at that. Look at what we have, guys. Look. Look. Are we doing it or are we doing it? Look at here. Look. And then look. We're having some sprouts here. A few sprouts from the okra. So you remember I said we were going to do this small little patch of okra. I think this is a weed. I think this is a weed. So, I'm just going to have to scoop that up, take you on out of there. Let me show you something. I've learned a whole lot, and it is this. My seeds are intentional. The seeds are intentional. But weeds, they just come along with the process. And the weeds, as crazy as it sounds, the weeds grow faster than the seeds. Ha ha ha. But I'm going to have to get the weeds out of here. So the watermelons, the engineer that he looked at stuff for me yesterday, and he said, if nothing has come up in 7 to 10 days at all, then we may not have anything that's going to come up. But I'm not sure. So he said, give it a couple of more days. So we're going to just water it again. We're not going to lose anything by watering. Not at all, right? So look at the Brussels sprouts. 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 Greens, Georgia collards. Look at there. Look at all of this. Look. I want to encourage you. Those of you, I have to call out some names. My mother, number one, Dr. Goldie Wells, has started her garden. Oh, God. She called me. She says, I got my stuff in the mail, and I'm going to plant it today. So that was on Saturday. Then Ursula Gordon. Ursula called from Texas and says, I'm getting my garden going. And she's posted all of you that have received seeds from me. Thank you. I'm excited that you are getting them, and not only just getting them, but you are planting them. So let me put this up here. I got to get this situated so we can actually kind of get going. So you are planting. And because you're planting, you are growing. Let me show you something. This is the church spoon garden. Yes, sir. So if you plant something, something is going to come up. If you plant nothing, nothing is going to come up. So that's a lesson within itself. If you do nothing, nothing from nothing leaves what? Absolutely nothing. Excuses take up time that you can be doing something that is so important, it can transform your life forever. So, it's a little steamy already. So I'm out here a little later, but I said, I have to show you all that the harvest is happening. So what I'm doing, have no nails on this hand, have all nails on this hand. Now I'm left-handed, so this is crazy. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to pick this stuff, and I picked over 100 leaves on Sunday. Yes, I did. It was Sunday, honey. I had to do it on Sunday because I would have lost some of the harvest. So I left without getting a bag, but I do have a bag. So let me just show you. Let me get this on. Some of you gonna probably talk about me, but oh well. So in my car, so Vogue makes everything look absolutely fabulous. So this is a brand new bag. I just took it out of the plastic. It was in my trunk, and we're gonna put these leaves, our harvest, in this bag. I'm excited. So those of you that have not started yet, I'm inviting you to start. You cannot expect a harvest without first starting. So you got to start. Now, I went on the internet to find out what is the proper way to harvest to pick your stuff. So let me show you what it said. It said, start at the bottom, because start at the bottom, snap them, and then the center continues to grow and it regrows itself. So what are we going to do? I'm going to turn this a little bit so you can see what I am doing. Okay, let's see if I get this right. Okay, so are we here? Yep, we're here. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to show you how large these leaves are. Look at here. Look at there. Look at there. Are you looking? Look at there. We're doing a great job. So here goes in here. Okay. So we're going to be fashionable even if we're in the garden. My cousin texted me, and he's just full of the devil. I'm talking about you, Nathan. He called and said, he texted me and said, I cannot believe that you are in this garden looking like a country girl that is not a country girl. Most people think because you're from North Carolina that you live in the country. Well, I did not. Okay? I did not. And my grandparents, my grandfather, Golden Franks, had a tobacco garden, a tobacco field. I don't think we would call that garden. And that was he had this little thing that they were doing these fabulous cigars, okay? And so he had this special stuff he was putting out on the ground. And I know it wasn't weed because it never smelled like weed, because I would remember it. But they were wonderful cigars, and people from all over would get these cigars and all of this. So, that's a whole nother process. I don't want to get off the subject. It's a whole nother process. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So in my Vogue bag, yes, we're making it look very chic. Hi there, Anna Winter. Look at what we're making this bag very useful. I got this when I got my magazine. So look at what's happening. It's not just something that should be a necessity for us to want to eat better and eat healthy, but it's also fashionable, honey. We can make it fashionable. I'm not a country girl, but I'm doing city girl things a country way. How about that? I like that, Kelli, Kelli. So what's happening? We're doing it in a fashionable way. So we're going to fill up this bag, and then we're picking everything from the bottom first, because they said if you leave them on the plant too long, what happens? They get tough, and we do not want any tough greens. No, we don't want tough greens. And I cook some of them. They are absolutely delicious. They are tender. Look, I want you all to see these leaves. Do you see this? This is what we've done. We have done this. You and I, we have done this. I didn't do this by myself. Let me see. Is it you and... No, it's you and I. Yeah, because I was going to say me, all of that. Grammatically correct. So some of this, so I'm going to put them in our Vogue bag, and I'm excited. I called a couple of people this morning, and I said, you got to come out here and get this stuff. You're going to have to come out here and get this stuff. Now, I figure this. If I can plan everything, certainly you can come and help pick them. Da-da-da-da-ta. Yes, that goes along with life. You are absolutely incredible as a person. You are doing great things where you are. You may be a little slothful, because some of you have said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I was thinking about doing it, but I haven't done it. Well, in your life, you've got to make a decision. And the decision is, I am the one that's going to make something happen. When you make that something happen, people come and they observe, but guess what? You can't do all of the work, and then they think that they're just going to reap the benefits. No, I'm going to take some of this to the church, but some of this stuff, saints of God, hallelujah. Saints of God, saints of God, let me tell you, let me show you what happens. That right there, saints of God, we got to do this together. So you got to do your own stuff. Now, I can send you the seeds, but you got to do your own field. You got to do your own work. You're creative enough. You may have a different appetite. I've sent out Georgia collard seeds, mustard seeds, onions, radishes. Oh, that's what those are. I forgot we planted radishes. So look what happens. If you water at a certain time of day, like this time of day or at noon, if you water the leaves, then the sun will burn it. So some of them are going to be a little burnt, but I'm going to cut that right out. And you can work with it. Yeah, you can work with it. You really can. But you don't want to lose any. Look at there. That's beautiful. You don't want to lose anything. So I'm picking everything that I think we need to pick for today. Putting them in my Vogue bag. Putting them in my Vogue bag. Somebody get in contact with Anna Winter and tell her that we are doing what we are supposed to do. We are growing our lives, and we are doing a great job at it. I have to come and change this so I can go on down the row. So I'm going to go over here. Now, this is the row that we did 3 in the pack. And it's right. It was an Australian guy that said, oh God, these are so tender. Look at there. Are you all looking? Great big leaves. We did this together. Over the times that you all have been on here, people say, how the greens coming? I want some greens. I want this. Okay, well, you're going to have to come out here and pick, darling. You're going to have to pick. You're going to have to pick. Don't let anybody stop you from being creative and making a new decision to make your life better, healthier. Make it a lot of fun. Now, I was just here Sunday, I promise you, and I thought that I got the biggest ones, the nicest ones. Look at here. Are we looking? Are we looking? Are we looking? Yep. Everybody that's pregnant, eat healthy. Don't get all of these preservatives and additives. I need to do a commercial. Don't eat all of the preservatives and the additives. You need to get things and juice them. Eat naturally. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know how many this bag is going to hold, but my grandmother used to say, they used to call green salad. I don't know, salad. She would say, we're just going to have some salad, get a mess of salad. So this is going to be a good mess of salad. So that means a good bunch, I suppose. That's what I am supposing, is that it will be. Look at here. I'm only seeing. Are you all seeing this? This is, honey, I can put Kroger out of business. Farmer Jack has been gone. So Farmer Kelli is here. Look. I need you all to share this. I want you to share it, and I want you to be inspired. If I can be out here, I will tell you. Anybody, honey, can do this. If I'm out here, anybody can do this. I promise you. I'm not going to be out here long, but I had to come out here because I can't. They said you cannot. See, now, wouldn't that have been a mess if I did all of this? We've done all of this. You plant the seed. You nurture the seed. You come out here twice a day. Water it. I don't care where I'm going. Honey, I'm going to make it out here to this garden. I will stop the train before I go to the airport. Whatever the situation is, I'm going to come to this garden and do the necessities because it's imperative that you do the basics. Don't expect to build a skyscraper and you did not do the excavation for the basement, for the foundation. You've got to do this. But wouldn't it be crazy if we did all of this and I was too lazy to come and pick? Oh, please. How dumb is that? That's like going to school and not showing up at graduation. Ha! Who does it? Not this Kel. Not this Kel. I have a little niece, and she says I do different things. I call her Sue, Nancy Olivia Maxwell. And Nancy helps me cook when she's in Michigan. And so she cooks beside me. And I say, okay, so what we gonna cook today, Sue? So I call her like the sous chef. I say, what we gonna cook, Sue? And she stands there, I don't know, Auntie Kelly. I don't know. I said, oh, no. We're gonna cook something. What we gonna cook? You're gonna come up with the menu. Well, if it's a good something and it turns out really nicely, if it turns out good, if it turns out well, if it turns out fantastic, she says, girl, you won this round. And honey, when she says that, I scream. Because sometimes she says nothing. She says, well, I think we can do something a little differently. But when it's something that is a home run, girl, you won this round. Well, so let me tell you, you can win some rounds, but you got to get up and get going with winning. You are winning if you're alive. Look at here. All of this stuff, honey, I know that they never thought that this bag, this tote bag that I got here from Vogue at Barnes and Noble was going to end up being the grocery bag for our harvest. I mean, when I tell you, everywhere I look, it's another leaf. And if you plant a seed, honey, let's just get prophetic here. When you plant the seed, expect so much more than what you put down. So some of you don't believe in tithe and offering. Oh, God, that's a requirement of God. But when you plant that seed, expect a return. Yes. And if you plant something that's crazy and bad, expect a bad return. But if you're doing what you know is wholesome and wonderful and great and mighty, it's going to do exactly what it's going to do for you. And that can be change your life for absolutely ever. So I need you to get up, go at it again. This should inspire you. This should inspire you. This should inspire you. Now I have some more people that are coming out here, hopefully tomorrow, but every day that you water, you come back and it's something else. So let me tell you, if you plant right, guess what? You're going to grow right. Now sometimes with this, certain things happen just like in life. A bug may try to come and eat up all your stuff. Okay, I prayed over this harvest and I said, Lord, every varmint, every bug, every enemy of this garden, if it comes on my plants, Lord, I want you to choke them, kill them out, and don't let them ever come back here to try to destroy my garden. Now, some of y'all may be thinking that's a little funny. Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to lie to you. I pray it, and I believe it, and I mean it. So the other people, they said, what do you use for pest control? I said, prayer. I'm going to go get some other stuff because I didn't know that I could get certain things to make sure that we're not going to be affected. But I am just, some of these have smaller leaves than others, but the leaves are right. Look at that. Nice and healthy leaves. Is anybody looking? Last night I had Braxton out here with me. He got a loose, so I couldn't come on here. I was so worn out, I didn't know what to do. I was out of breath. I was fussing and screaming. He took off running and ran all the way down. And as soon as I got to him, he took off again. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this little dog. And so this morning, when I got ready to leave, he was at the door looking out like I had just said he had to go. He hates the groomer. So he was looking like, oh, you did it to me again. So let me just tell you something. Circumstances should not stop you. You persevere. You push through. You be the change agent that's going to make the difference. I got some big news for you guys. I don't know if it's this week, if I get them back, but we have a new book that's going to inspire you, and it's our new crop, the seeds and culture of branding. The new crop. So it has a lot to do with fundamentals, basic fundamentals of life. Look at here. Basic fundamentals of life and choices, and making choices. The new crop. So we're not talking about the old crop, because the old crop is different and it's old. But the new crop, that means you. That means you are involved. So everybody get your $10 together and get your little $2 for shipping. Yeah, we're going to do it like that, because once you get it, it's going to revolutionize your life. You know that I'm an exciting kind of person, and I don't let, what a pun. I'm going to say it like this. I'm not going to let, see, you wait too long. I'm not going to let greens grow up under my feet. No, I'm not. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to get going, plant, create, make plans, and then, darling, you've got to grow. So I'm going to tell you this. If you haven't heard it all day, I've been with you long enough. You see what we're doing. We are harvesting our crop. This is our crop. And I want you to get started wherever you are, doing what you're supposed to be doing, because you cannot allow the soil, great fertile ground, to be empty without you being involved in planting, sowing, creating, developing, having new plans and processes. You have got to get up and get going. When? Right now. So if you haven't heard it all day, darling, I have to let you know that Jesus Christ loves you so much that he took out time to make you. And when he made you, he knew exactly what he was doing. He's never confused. So he made something so magnificent that he had to share it with everybody else. And guess what? Don't you not make God proud of you. Look at here. This is something. These are all full of, of greens. Look at that. Look. I'm going leaf by leaf. So listen, I need you to share this. Tag a couple of people. If you need seeds, DM me. I'll send them to you, honey. I will send them to you, because I want to make sure that you are being productive. Look at there. That you are being productive with your life. And the seed of creativity, I ask God to really illuminate it, grow it, allow it to germinate and to become a great harvest. Have a wonderful day. I want you to have a great day.